Yo, 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 Big Kish back up in here. This is the whole rundown how Adin Ross sold out. Adin Ross and I Show Speed. I don't know if you're familiar with them. There's some streamers, real popular streamers, and the children are following them, man. They are following these guys, and they are leading them astray. Before we get into that, y'all make sure y'all go pick up a copy of Street Dad, Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufactured Mindset, written by me, Big Kish. The link will be in the description. Y'all know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
In the online streaming space, there are a few big streamers that are dominating. These streamers have gotten so big, they have become more famous than traditional celebrities, with the most famous people in the world showing up to these streamers' homes for exposure. Things have shifted, and Hollywood stars are no longer the most influential people anymore. Now it's the young streamers. In theory, this should have been better for society, as for the most part, streamers are regular independent people making content, not puppets doing what the Hollywood elite tell them to do. But the moment the button pushers realized streaming is the new Hollywood, they infiltrated the community by buying out the biggest streamers. Now these massive streamers are being used like the rest of the Hollywood puppets, pushing content that will influence their viewers in the worst ways. Today we will be
Them streamers be signing deals and stuff too. Check it out, y'all. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Do not click off this video. He about to expose something. Watch this. Check it out.
Exposing two of the biggest streamers, Adin Ross and I Show Speed, for what they have become, sellout planted puppets. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos exposing the truth weekly. In today's episode, we will be exposing the two biggest streamers on the internet, Adin Ross and Speed. Let's get right into it. As the streaming community continues to grow, it is starting to reach its peak. Streamers have become so popular nowadays that they have started making more money than pro star athletes. The world is watching the commercialization of streaming happening in real time. The biggest streamers are reaching a level that you can't make it to without selling out. Now their streams aren't about fun and entertainment. It has become a tool to misguide the youth, just like all of Hollywood. Today we will be exposing two of the biggest streamers on the internet, starting with the biggest sellout of them all, Adin Ross. Adin Ross was one of the first streamers to make it to the very top, signing a reported $150 million streaming deal with Kick, and having superstar guest rappers appearing on his stream early on. With Adin, it's different than it is with the other streamers. Adin Ross seems to be one of the first streamer industry plants ever, as he became famous from his association to LeBron James' son, Bronny James.
Told you. Y'all remember I said that last video? I ain't react to it. I told you, we put him on, bruh. We put him on, man. Became famous by playing games with LeBron James' son, bro. We put him on, man. Our people. So when he running around talking about some Doshi is a B-I-T-C-H and all that, and Megan Thee Stallion's a B-I-T-C-H and all that, he got to be checked, bruh. He need to lose all his deals. Told you, we put him at, we did this. We did that. Come on, man. Told you, hey, look, told you, man, we got to do our knowledge. We got to do our knowledge. He ain't just, listen, bro. Come on, man.
Adin Ross started getting popular in 2020 after joining a 2K group called A&E, where he somehow met LeBron James' son, Bronny. Adin and Bronny hit it off and became friends, which led to the two streaming 2K gameplay together.
Yep.
Not long after they started playing and became friends, Bronny would introduce LeBron to Adin while they were playing 2K on stream. This stream would end up going viral, obviously gaining Adin a massive...
See that? See that? See that? And he running around here calling our sisters out their name. Calling them B-I-T-C-H's and all that. No, don't forget. Don't forget. I'm telling you. This stuff that make me mad. Like we always putting people on, always giving other people recognition. They blow up, and now all of a sudden the women is come on, bro. That's just like that ain't no different from him calling LeBron James' wife a B-I-T-C-H. It's the same thing. Come on, man.
Massive audience overnight. This is clear-cut evidence that Adin's success wasn't natural, as I find it extremely hard to believe Adin would have randomly known LeBron James' son. Also, the fact that LeBron took time out of his day to show up to his stream when Adin Ross was a no one makes zero sense.
Because we do stuff like that. We welcome it. We welcome everybody, but when it come down to each other, we don't like each other. It's believable. It's believable. He did it. LeBron James gave him that alley-oop. No pun intended. I know he did.
I believe Adin was clearly planted, as he was the main man leading the commercialization of streaming. He paved the way for streamers like Speed, Kai Cenat, and Neon to sell out. It's clear he was planted, and it's why he has become so successful. Adin started growing an even bigger fan base after launching his online E-Day contest, which was a huge success, going viral all over social media. This was around the same time all the big name artists would begin streaming with Adin, as he was becoming the hottest thing on the internet. Every rapper dropping a project wanted to be a part of Adin's streams, which only made him even more famous. And it's the same thing that happened with Kai Cenat. His streams would begin to go super viral, making their ways all over the internet. This led to Adin signing a massive deal with the streaming site Kick, worth a reported $150 million. While this seemed like a massive come up for Adin, in reality, it was just a giant sellout move. See, the only reason the streaming site Kick was created was because Twitch banned gambling streams on their platform. In the streaming world, you will find many gambling streamers, and these gambling streamers are usually sponsored by online casino websites like Stake. Stake would sign sponsorship deals with these streamers, so they can play on their website while streaming it live to their young impressionable fans. The whole purpose for this was to create future gambling addicts that would make these casinos money until their death. Adin Ross was one of these sellouts.
Creating future gambling addicts. Creating future gambling addicts. Come on, man. If you ain't, man, you can't tell me that ain't the devil at his work, man. The devil worked tirelessly.
Pushing gambling on the youth. Kick was reportedly giving these streamers millions of dollars a month. With it being reported, Adin was one of the highest earners benefiting from this. But eventually, Twitch banned gambling streams, and this was terrible for Stake, as they were making so much money from having these streamers promote gambling. Since Twitch wasn't gonna let streamers gamble on their site anymore, Stake decided that they would just create their own streaming site, where in all the streams, the streamers will be promoting gambling. Adin Ross was one of the first people to sign this deal, signing a deal worth millions, and that also had shares in the company. Now Adin runs around recruiting new streamers to join Kick and promote gambling to their followers. This is truly horrible. Not all money is good money. What Adin and other creators that push gambling are doing is definitely selling out. They know that they're ruining the lives of millions of young people who will get hooked to gambling at a young age. Gambling addiction is a very serious thing. I personally have had family members who suffer from gambling addictions, and I have seen firsthand how it ruined their lives and family. These online casinos know that if Adin Ross could influence his young fans to become gamblers, they would become their customers for life. And those that are too young to gamble will become future customers eventually. Yep. This is why these gambling companies are signing these streamers, and it's pure evil. Adin Ross has made tens of millions of dollars promoting this addiction to his followers, and sadly, no one seems to call him out about it. Another thing Adin is widely known for is acting fruity on his streams. The streamer plant Adin has earned himself a reputation for being a sus streamer. He is often flirting with the idea that he's gay. Adin first started going viral for acting fruity.
What message is this?
With big rappers, in order to bait a reaction out of them. He would be seen trolling rappers by freestyling and saying very questionable things. Like we see in this stream, where Adin can be seen in a hot tub with another man, bending over in front of him, clearly being sus. This isn't just a funny skit. This is what they planted Adin in for. This is why in so many streams,
And the thing is, the children out here, they're so impressionable. When they see stuff like that, it's there. It's already done. When you see it, your mind is a sponge. It's always recording. Your mind is always recording while you up. So once it's there, it's there. It's there. The damage is already done, man. How it manifests, I don't know. Hopefully it don't. You know what I'm saying? But this is wild.
He is doing this exact same behavior. He is pushing the same agenda Hollywood and the music industry are pushing. They are trying to demasculate the youth by desensitizing them to this kind of behavior. There should be no reason a so-called straight man should be acting like this on stream. He's doing it because of what they're paying him to push. It's not a strike of luck that Adin made it this big. He was clearly planted in the industry to misguide the youth, and what he did to his fans clearly proves that. On March 2nd, Adin Ross introduced a new type of stream. During these streams, Adin would invite random fans and dare them to do things for a chance to win some money. The audience of these streams would quickly find out that that money was going to cost them more than they should pay. From the dares Adin had his fans doing, you can see he's a very disturbed young man. He dared one person to use the bathroom on his sister and then break her TV with a bat. He made another person eat dog poop and made another person get themselves fired. He also offered $20,000 to a person so they can pepper spray themselves and drink hot sauce while shaving their heads live for his audience to watch. Adin had no issues embarrassing his followers for the entertainment of his viewers. It was like he was putting his own fans through a humiliation ritual. Also,
it's the Roman Coliseum all over again, but it's just on the internet. Same thing. Same thing. When you look at the I don't know if you could you say dark web on, I don't know. But if you look at certain sites and you dive deep into all that wickedness, people pay top dollar to watch wickedness. Telling you, it's evil out here, man.
Also, he can make more money. This shows how evil Adin Ross truly is. He was treating his audience like peasants and laughing at them while they did it. This is truly a soulless man. Streamers like Adin Ross and Kai Cenat are a perfect example of streamers who sold their soul. Adin Ross was making more than enough money by just streaming and giving his fans what they wanted, but he wanted more and more and had no issue selling out the very audience he built for money, pushing gambling addictions on them, pushing the Lil Nas X agenda on them, and even degrading them live for his entertainment. This is what having no soul looks like. It is not hard to see at all that Adin Ross is a plant put on the world stage to promote the destructive values the button pushers want pushed, just like we see from one of the biggest streamers in the world, Speed. Speed has become one of the most famous streamers in the world. He is known as one of the fastest growing streamers as he once gained 1 million subscribers in just 1 week. Speed is way more toxic than your average streamer as he's always yelling, cursing, and even barking like a dog. Speed got so famous after clips of him going over the top went viral on social media, building him a fan base overnight. Speed went from a nobody streaming in his bedroom to a streaming superstar hanging out with massive celebrities like Ronaldo. The more toxic he was while streaming, the more popular he became. Even though Speed was extremely toxic, controversial, and beyond edgy, he would continue to grow no matter what, all while somehow avoiding getting cancelled. It's almost like they approved his dangerous behavior, as the more that he did it, the more famous he became. Speed got banned from Twitch back in 2021 for telling a girl during an online e-date that he would R-word her. He made what was supposed to be seen as an edgy joke, but it went extremely too far, making the young girl on the stream visibly uncomfortable. Speed asked the girl if they were the last two people left on Earth, would she hook up with him to repopulate the world? The girl seems to reject Speed, which led to him responding, "Who's gonna stop me?" This is when the girl looked at him confused, with Speed then telling her, "If we were the last two people in the world, who's gonna stop me?" Insinuating that no one would be around to stop him from R-wording her.
Hey, hold on, wait. All right, but look though, I got a psychological question, okay? Say if we the last two people on Earth and we had to reproduce.
Nah, man, you weird. You weird.
Stopping me! If we the last two people on.
Yeah. You see? You see? You see? Don't nobody want to be talking about stuff like this. Check it out.
Banned him, it wouldn't stop his growth though, as he only got bigger from this moment on. Eventually, Twitch would end up reversing the ban back in 2023. Any other streamer would have been banned permanently for less, but for obvious reasons, this had zero effect on Speed. In 2023, everyone thought Speed would be banned from streaming on YouTube forever after one of his stunts went completely wrong. While Speed was on a YouTube live stream with over 25,000 live viewers, he ended up flashing his man junk to the camera. He was on stream playing a horror game when a jump scare made him jump out of his seat and he began thrusting the air as his junk became revealed. Speed quickly ended the stream and told his audience it was all an accident. But the damage was already done, as a fan had screen recorded it, spreading it all over the internet. Fans quickly began trolling him and calling him meat. After this happened, people were wondering if Speed had finally gotten cancelled.
See how he said the damage already done. The damage already done.
Expose his junk to thousands of live viewers on YouTube. We all know how strict YouTube's community guidelines are, so everyone was expecting Speed to get kicked off the platform. But according to YouTube, Speed's channel wasn't banned because they deemed it an accident. But if you ask me, I'm not so sure it was an accident at all. I watched a censored version that's available on YouTube, and to me, that doesn't seem like it was an accident. Ask yourself, how does this even happen by accident? If he were wearing pants, which he was, this wouldn't just happen. He obviously adjusted himself to make this happen. This was all planned, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this was Speed's hazing humiliation ritual.
Yep.
We have seen so many other celebrities doing this before they reach the next level, and this is exactly what happened with Speed, as after this, Speed only became even bigger. For whatever reason, Speed is special. Not only did he grow his audience, but he literally gained 1 million subs in 1 week, which if you ask me is rather suspicious and very plantish. On top of that, no matter
This is called the illusion of inclusion. They put somebody of who you are up at the top just so the rest of y'all can feel like you got a chance as well. Of course, there's other black streamers and all that, but what they do is they put a couple at the top just to make you think that you got a chance. Now you running all over the place, acting crazy, and no one ain't gonna put you on. Now you got millions of people acting all crazy, trying to get where they at. They might get about 5 streamers out of 1 million just to keep perpetuating the same thing over and over and over, over and over and over. Now everybody running around here dancing in Walmart, doing stuff, knocking over stuff. You had one guy spraying stuff on the food. Telling you, man. Now you got a bunch of crazy people running around here acting all crazy. You don't even need nothing to act crazy. You just crazy.
matter what he does, he can't be canceled. It's almost like those who run these platforms are encouraging him to do these things by not banning him. They're the ones who are putting Speed in your face because they want him to influence the youth. Speed, just like Adin, is also being used to push the Lil Nas X agenda. Speed, just like Adin, is known for his sus antics. Some time ago when Adin was...
So I said, man, Lil Nas X wasn't even like that. He wasn't even like that. Somebody did something to him. I'm telling you, man. He wasn't even like that before. I seen when he used to be a regular ninja. He used to be regular. I'm telling you, somebody did something to him, made him start, whatever we see now. It's crazy.
Push the Lil Nas X agenda. Speed, just like Adin, is known for his sus antics. Some time ago, when Adin was doing the blind date streams, he invited iShowSpeed to participate in a blind date. When Speed was introduced to his blind date, it just so happened to be a trans person named Ava. Speed not only began involving the trans person in the streams, but they began to so-called date. Now, I don't know if they actually dated or not, even though online it said they did. I did see Speed jokingly come out as gay and claim that he was with that trans person.
See?
Speed likes you.
See?
He does. I know he do.
Look at that, man. I'm about to watch this crap. That's crazy, man.
Bro, cause it was like they didn't really really.
But Speed was
Wonder what happened, you Speed, what's going on, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all, but the truth is I'm not, y'all. I just when I get angry, y'all, I'll probably say some very intriguing things, man, but the truth is I'm not, man. So basically everybody thinks that I'm obviously homosexual, but I'm not homosexual. I'm heterosexual. It's just back there I caught something that very I just something that came out of me, and I didn't mean to say it, and that I'm not.
What happened?
I said it was like I came out, but I didn't came out, y'all. I love y'all boys, man. I'm straight, right?
Yeah,
I'm straight.
I don't get any gay vibes from you. And even if you were gay, I would still love you.
Nah, yeah.
Listen, if you're
sorry, Adin, don't, bro. I'm sorry, Adin. You right. If I was though, but I'm not. Okay.
I'm saying it's okay.
Yeah. Thank you. But
right?
but I'm not okay.
I don't get that vibe from you. But I'm just saying.
It's to the point. Let's say if you took all the streaming stuff away from him. No streaming, no cameras, no internet, no nothing. The question is, will he be able to act normal? Will he be able to act normal, just be regular? Once you turn your body, once you turn your spirit and your mind out like that, and you just totally disregard all your morals and you just turn yourself out like that, it's gonna take a lot of prayer, a lot of fasting, a lot of reconnecting with the Most High to get yourself back balanced to a regular a normal human being, it's gonna take a lot, years and years and years acting this way. It actually becomes you. You actually become like this. So now it's to the point they really don't be acting. They not acting that. They've been doing this year after year after year. This is them now. This is them now.
If you are, it's okay.
Thanks so much. But
Just like he did with Kai, when he and Kai ended up taking a shower live together during a stream. While this might seem like a big joke, there is an agenda behind this. They are trying to desensitize the youth about dating a trans.
You heard what he said? They're trying to desensitize the youth. So that way the youth gonna come up, they ain't gonna rebuke none of this. They gonna be, so once it was a saying, they said if they could get you to laugh at it, they got you. They got you. Y'all remember this ain't nothing new? They used to do this with In Living Color. Y'all remember? They used to do this with In Living Color too. They could get you to laugh at it, they got you. Now all the OGs, the people who that's supposed to be correcting the nation of people, they like, whoa, well, you know, long as they don't bring it my way, I'm good. Or long as we supposed to be rebuking this. That's what God said. That's what God said. We supposed to be rebuking this type of behavior. We ain't supposed to be just letting this ride, man.
The youth to this sus behavior. That's why Speed is trolling about dating a trans and pretending to be gay. It's the people behind Speed that are paying him all this money that want him to push these agendas. It's obvious the same people behind Adin Ross are the same ones behind I Show Speed. They're both puppets pushing the same agenda to their audience. An audience they don't even...
Adin Ross haircut, man. I don't like his haircut. And I don't like his haircut.
respect. Speed, just like Adin, has sold out and taken advantage of his audience by scamming them. Back in 2022, Speed blatantly tried to scam his fans by participating in a pump and dump crypto scam. Speed had partnered with a company called Paradox, which created a coin after Speed. Speed then created a fake meetup with soccer legend Ronaldo, which ended up being a hired actor pretending to be the soccer star. The entire stream was just a promotion for this crypto scam, which forced the crypto scam exposer CoffeeZilla to come after Speed, making this video exposing Speed for scamming his fans.
This is the streamer I Show Speed. He's about to accidentally expose the scam he's been paid to promote.
Especially for Speed. To you. Paradox crypto to the moon.
Paradox, crypto to the moon.
You sold out. They're using you, Speed. This is just sad.
That is crazy, bro. Like, them comments like that, bro, is making me like, that's crazy, bro. The fact I ever make, the fact that y'all just sticking me like that is just crazy. I hate that, bro. Y'all so weird, bro.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy when people think of me as a sellout.
But look, the internet could be used for good and evil. You see how he got his platform and he exposing the evil? We need stuff like that. You see how the truth is got his platform? He exposing the evil? We need that. All this wickedness online, right? We need people going against that stuff, man.
As I literally sell out.
Speed, just like Adin, had no issues with scamming his fans out of their hard-earned money. He had no issues with betraying the people who gave him everything he has. Both Speed and Adin sold their souls, and they both hid this in plain sight. Long ago, while Adin was running around with Andrew Tate, he admitted he sold his soul.
Say that. I sold my soul, yes.
Who'd you sell it to?
LA. Okay. Million Bitcoin.
Oh, your souls? Really?
I wasn't going to say that. I sold my soul.
While Speed purposely trolled about selling his soul doing the one-eye symbolism. While this may seem like a joke, remember the truth is often hidden in comedy. Like when Cat Williams exposed the industry freak-off parties back in the 2000s during his stand-up special. The only reason Speed and Adin have gotten so big is because the machine is behind them. All they push onto their fans is degeneracy and whatever agenda Hollywood wants them to push. Recently in my Kai Cenat video I did, I revealed that the streamer Plagueboy Max admitted the higher-ups who have hijacked the streaming community wanted to sexualize him and present them as gay.
Yeah, Plagueboy Max, he came out and said, nah, man, I'm tired of this, man. He started to notice it. That's where our elders taking effect. His grandmother, somebody probably took him to church. Somebody probably read him the Bible or something like that. Not even that. Somebody would probably be in his life. You know what I'm saying? To let him know. This is why we need strong fathers. Y'all get a copy of Street Dad, Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufactured Mindset. I'm telling you, it'll help put our young fathers in line. There's a lot of young dads out there, man. I'm telling you, Get them this book as a gift or something. Y'all know somebody out there, 21, 20, 19. I had my first child when I was 17. No guidance at all. No guidance. I'm telling you, that's what prompted me to write that book. Telling you, we need guidance. The more guidance we have, the more we can raise these children right. And check it out. Boy Max, he came out, rebuked all of that. Man, I'm tired of this, man.
Hey.
It's like, bro, there's certain things in
go
our
right
morals
here.
that's too far, bro. Bro, y'all can see it. Even though I was in Miami smacking my ass doing all type of crazy, bro, like, and their CMB on my hand, you should never, ever let go of your morals, ever. Bro, I'm not walking down Melrose in public with a diaper. So the fact that it feels like niggas sexualize me in a weird way that I'm not comfortable being sexualized. And it's like, okay, I understand they probably don't see it like that, but I see it like that because that's what's happened. Guys, I'm literally on gay Twitter, all type of hitting on me thinking I'm not. And it's like, bro, now I'm getting back in the car, I'm expressing myself, and Ron smirking.
You think this is a coincidence that all the biggest streamers are pushing this? They have been planted to do this. They are now puppets pushing Hollywood's propaganda. The worst part of all of this is that these are the guys shaping the minds of the youth. The youth look up to these streamers just like the button pushers want them to, as they know if they control the influencers, they control who are influenced. Adin and Speed are shaping these kids to be just like them. These guys are horrible influences, yet all of Hollywood and all the biggest corporations want to plaster them everywhere. That's why they got so many subscribers so quickly. These streamers wouldn't grow so big on these platforms if those button pushers wouldn't have pushed that button. They want these kids to influence the youth. They want more kids to be like them. It's the same way when they sign these rappers and give them millions of dollars and put them everywhere. They want those rappers to influence their fans and push whatever agendas they want. This is what Adin Ross and Speed are being used for. These streamers are planted to keep you trapped in the matrix. You need to free yourself, first by freeing your mind, and then by learning the truth about this world. Don't allow these puppets to guide you away from God. Well, I'm gonna end this one here. I want to thank you all for watching.
Telling y'all, man, you got to be able to make a distinction. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, the scriptures say there's a time and a season for everything. There's a time to laugh. There's the time to cry. There's the time to joke around and, you know what I'm saying, with your friends, but not in that type of way. You know what I'm saying? But it's the time to be serious as well, you know? But, yeah, man, we got to keep on pushing, got to keep on rebuking this type of behavior out here. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Shout out to The Truth Is. I'm going to leave a link in the description. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.